Okay, now welcome to 4th and 1. Well, I always got it done. Bringing facts by the time before the rising. I say now welcome to 4th and 1. Well, I always got it done. Bringing facts by the time before I say now welcome.
Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Let
you my twin. I say now welcome to 4th and 1. Always got it done. Facts.
By the time I say now welcome, hey, come on in, hey, come on in, hey, bring a friend, let me in.
Okay, welcome to 4th and 1. Well, I always got it done. Bringing facts by the time before the rising of the sun. Oh,
welcome, hey, come on in, yeah, come on in, yeah.
Okay, I said now welcome to 4th and 1. Well, I always got it done. Bringing facts by the time before the rising of the sun. This ain't me in the shotgun.
Ooh, that boy drops back. Oh, boo. 6-0 receiver, touchdown.
This is me in front of your TV.
Come on, cut it on.
Peggy in front of your TV.
Come on, let the phone.
Big Bree in front of your TV.
Hey, let's go on.
Boogie in front of your TV. Boogie in front of your TV. Boogie in front of your TV. Having a whole lot of fun. Yeah. With that being said, we need you to like, share, comment, but most of all, make sure you do what?
Subscribe down.
Yes, Lord.
Come on.
Yes, indeed.
Bring them in. Let's begin. We on 10.
Make sure you like.
Make sure you share.
Make sure you share. Hey, once you do all that, make sure you comment. Are you there?
Come back, Boogie.
I'm back. Make sure you like, make sure you share, make sure you comment. But most of all, make sure you do what?
Subscribe down.
Yeah. Yeah. Man, I'm enjoying this way too much, man. But I swear, I really do swear to keep giving good content and producing the absolute best content in sports. You dig what I'm saying? With that being said, first down. Dun, 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 dun. Vibe moment of the week. Let's see what we got.
Welcome to 4th and 1. It's your boy Peggy here, and we are going to be live at Super Bowl, all right, at Radio Row. Big Boog in here, Peg in here, Big Bree in here, and we're going live. We need your help to let us know who we should interview at Super Bowl. Send their names, comment below, and it's going down all the way live Thursday and Friday at Super Bowl. Back to the show. We got Patrick Mahomes. It's like Michael Jordan of the NFL, all right? So the Bills and the Ravens have the most wins over a 7-year span without making the Super Bowl. And standing in their way is none other than the Mr. Patrick Mahomes, all right? He has a 17-3 record in the playoffs, 5 AFC titles, and 3 Super Bowls, all right? He's beating Brady in his first 7 seasons as a starter. Brady's record is 14-3 in the playoffs, 4 AFC titles, and 3 Super Bowls. Yeah. So Cam, is it safe to say Patrick Mahomes is the Michael Jordan in the NFL right now?
Hell motherfucking yes. Like, yes. I may lie, you may lie.
But what now?
Them numbers ain't gonna lie, baby.
Nah, I doubt. That's fair.
Man, get out your feelings, slide out to the side. Like, bro, Patrick Mahomes, when you really put it into perspective, what Patrick Mahomes has done and is doing, bro, Joe Montana, Steve Young, Bradshaw, Troy Aikman, Brady.
The fact that you can say Brady,
and
I know.
Nobody. Who's got it better than us? Nobody. Like, he is really shifting what we even know. Like, is it even possible to even think like, let's put it in this.
Let's talk about
Let's really try to wrap our minds around this. If I'm coming into the league, that's AFC Championship. 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 How crazy it even sounded for me to say, I said AFC Championship 7 times. Every year, Patrick Mahomes has been a starting quarterback. He's only seen AFC Championship.
That's true.
It's hard to even fathom. If I'm a young player, you gotta really say this is a once in a lifetime type of career.
That's true.
This is. You ready for this, Peg?
Come on now, talk to me, bud. What are we ready for? Don't think you're ready for this?
At this rate, this is a Bill Russell record. Just try to think how hard it is to do.
You think he can get double-digit Super Bowls?
If he, God, and I'm just trying to put it in perspective. I have a dark sense of humor. If he fucking falls off a fucking cliff, this record is something that we may never see come close. Like,
That's right.
getting it done is one thing. Coming close to it is, and not to mention, as a starter, you don't know. It's not, bro. Sometimes, like, what was a flex when I was playing was like, bro, I don't know nothing other than the playoffs.
Yeah.
Like, bro, I don't know what season where it's like the playoffs. Like, rewind, Tyreek Hill. Man, I don't know what it's like. This is the first time I ever been not in the playoffs. Okay. Fucking Patrick Mahomes, fuck the playoffs. I already know I'm going to the playoffs. It's just, am I going to the Super Bowl?
Bruh, my bottom is the
It's
AFC.
Bro, I have a ring, because you do get rings for a AFC championship.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You do.
Do you think for him they would change? You know how he hasn't. How everyone you told us about incentives. Do you think they would have like they would get rid of the incentives to hit the playoff?
Fuck no.
No.
Because it's still good for business.
They making so much money off of that.
What? Because now, to that point, our discussion on First Take this past week was dynasties. And what's needed for dynasties, Peggy?
Wins.
Yeah, but put a microscope to that.
Championship.
Put a microscope to even that.
Star players.
That, Peggy, that's why I fuck with you. You dig what I'm saying? Players makes dynasties.
Yeah.
Every single dynasty. You think about the Cowboys, who do you think of?
Troy Aikman.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah.
Michael Irvin, hello.
Michael Irvin,
You want to say Jerry Jones, but
Yeah, first thing that popped up. Jerry.
He's like, hell no. Jerry ain't never picked off a pass or scored a touchdown.
Yeah.
He's
Deion.
assembled the team.
Yeah.
But shit, it still comes down to players. When you think about the Miami Heat, who do you think about?
Lonzo
Had a-
Mourning. I went back when I was talking about Lonzo Mourning.
Okay, cool.
Dwayne
When you
Wade,
think about the
Dwayne Wade.
Yankees, who do you think about?
Jeter,
When you think
A-Rod.
about the Lakers, who do you think about?
Kobe, Shaq.
When you think about the Patriots, who do you think about?
Brady.
Does that make sense to you?
Yes, sir.
Behind every great dynasty and franchise, there's an even greater player that made money for that franchise. When you think about Golden State Warriors, who do you think about?
Curry.
Hello. So my point is this. You have a dynasty that was built and is built by a player. Therefore, it's good business for that dynasty to take care of that player. You will hope that his incentives get made. Yeah. Because if he's hitting his incentives, that means the franchise and the dynasty is growing. Hello.
Are you?
Hey, yo. Hold on. Stop the press. Let y'all dudes, let y'all gals into something that we got going on next week. Hey, next week, not just your regular week. Next week, we're gonna be at Super Bowl, New Orleans, beignets, gumbo. Make it vegetarian, no. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah, that type of big deal. If that person that you love oh so much is not going to the Super Bowl, not playing in the Super Bowl, he gonna be with me and Peggy and Big Bree, not the little one. We're 4th and 1. So as my dog Peggy would say, what's good, bud? We need y'all help. Letting us know who we need to interview. Comment below. With that being said, back to the show.
You there?
And when you think about 4th and 1, I think about Peggy!
What's good, bud? Yeah! Come on now. Yo, wake him up in the back. Yeah.
When I think about 4th and 1, I have to think about my dog, 1-800 Peggy!
And I gotta call 188. What's good, bud? Yeah! Don't forget about the come on now. You need all of them. Little something on the end. Talk to him, bud.
Walking around with the plaid trenchy.
Bro, it was good, bro. This weekend was really good, man. We had some time. What did I do? I know we relaxed. We've been talking like, bro, spend some time by yourself. I spent Saturday just doing what I want to do. Yeah, I spent some time.
By yourself? Did you take yourself to lunch, breakfast, dinner?
I did go get some lunch, but I went to the mall. I ain't been to the mall in a minute. So just seeing like.
Did you go to a ratchet mall, bougie mall, middle of the road?
No, I went to a nice mall, but I normally go to the ratchet mall. You got to have a mix of both.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You got to be comfortable at both. You got to be able to adapt. That's
styles
important.
Are totally different.
Come on,
you know
bro.
What I'm saying?
Come on.
And went to some thrift spots too. But just
by yourself.
Dolo. So it's just like, let's spend some time just seeing some of the fashion. You know, just seeing, what's this and that. So just getting my creative juices flowing, you know.
I like that, Peg. I love that for you.
Yeah.
You got some explaining to do, though.
What?
Motherfucker, I walked into work today.
Me too.
Oh, talk about it, shit.
I walked into motherfucking work today. Looked on my calendar, didn't realize it was dressed like your daddy today. So that's why I said my son.
No.
Bullshit.
The narrative.
The narrative is out. He wanted to be my twin. So now they talking about what that twin.
Look, this motherfucker want to be me so bad.
Shit. He said, I want to push P like Peg so bad.
Bro, I said, hold on. I seen the red. I said, hold. Bro, I know you don't have on the same.
I think you have on.
Now, we can agree to disagree this, or accept this fact. Great minds
think alike.
You know so last night, as I always do, I get my clothes out. Damn, I should have did them arms.
That's an extra medium, nigga.
Shout out to my dog Kaepernick. Smelly. And I was like, man, last week I rocked a Randy Moss. I said, man, I'm gonna go back with a receiver. So I went Jerry Rice on that. Yeah. She smelled me.
Yeah.
Damn, bro. The crazy thing is, same jersey, also the same company as the hat, man. Mashika. You know what I'm saying? So if you can't wear the brim, the fedora like Ken, you also can get a trucker from Mashika. All different price ranges. You got no excuse. You need to shop Mashika.
Damn, smooth promo.
Smooth.
Slide it.
Use code Peggy for 20% off.
Mashika.com today, baby.
Okay, come on.
We covering all bases, baby. Covering all bases. You know what I'm saying?
But like when I walked in and I was here first. I didn't know that.
My God.
Like I'm that type of coworker.
So technically he wins because he was first.
Bro, I done picked this shit out since Sunday. I had it hanging on. I said, you know what? I'm gonna go.
Did you get that from the thrift store?
Yeah.
Nah,
This
different.
came from business, too.
Nah, this is more modernized. Like that's a real.
It's an old Wilson motherfucker.
That's a real throwback.
It's a Wilson.
Yeah, that was the kids ones.
Nah, bro. We grown man, bro. Grown man flavor over here. That I
Feel
say.
me?
You feel me?
But we both wore the same jersey. It was not intentional. This
Bro,
was
so genuine, bro. It just happened. Hey, I said it when they came in. I was like, bro, the craziest thing, 2 players always hate. And when
Bruh.
they dress the same, motherfucker.
And I can't. That's how I'm killing with a little Jerry. Nigga ain't ready for no
Jerry.
Jerry. This nigga had the same rights I got.
he ain't have nothing, but they ain't got no Jerry curl. Shit,
Hell no,
I'm trying
nigga,
to
the Jerry
tell you.
curl fucked me up. I
Feel me.
should have stopped early.
But yeah, man. So when people were watching, like, what? Because I was just thinking, like, I was talking out loud, and I was sitting next to Breland as we was getting like the production, element done, and I was like, bro, that shit's so lame. It's so lame for couples to dress the same, or twos, or the girls to dress the same. And lo and behold,
This ain't twin day.
Twin Day, National Twin Day. This motherfucker wanted to be just like me, but it wasn't planned.
It wasn't,
I didn't
bro.
send no email. I was like, brother, you know what would be cool? Hell no, that was not that.
This was supposed to be my jersey though. Shout out to my dog KO.
That is crazy,
This is
though.
KO's game jersey. I was supposed to wear this,
Oh, shit.
and then I put this on. KO jersey so much bigger than mine.
Bro, that's
But
hard.
I'ma rock
That's
it.
Bro,
hard.
that's
From
so
99.
99 in the 2000s.
That's hard. Yeah.
Shout out to C1.
But that shows you how old those
KO is.
because I bet if you ask any player, they would never know that the NFL licensed apparel or not licensed jerseys was Puma.
Yeah. That's what he said. He said it's a Puma.
It's
What?
a Puma.
It's a Puma.
Puma used to run it back
Yes,
then?
bro.
That's
and
crazy.
then even folks don't even realize when I got into the league, the licensed jersey was Reebok.
Yeah. It's Wilson.
Well, shout out to Reebok.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
No.
Like then they don't remember the starters. Like Starter used to make
Starter
the
had him
Yeah,
in
I
the choke
remember
on.
starters.
Not the reversible
Come
jackets.
on,
I ain't even talking about the jerseys.
jersey, bro. Come on, man.
Reversibles.
We gotta keep this thing right.
Yeah, we gotta keep.
But what I would say this, bro, self-care is the best care. So the fact that you took some time out, I'm proud of you because you've listened, not to me, but to yourself. Anybody who's watching that, man, y'all should really take into consideration yourself.
Yeah.
Do that. You owe it to yourself. So, not to get too sentimental, Peggy.
Well, what you do though? What was your weekend like, boo?
Mine, I took care of myself too.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I went to my son's basketball game. We got a family workout,
Okay.
and then I had a day to myself too. But like my day looked a little different though, cause like I went in, after my son game, he was with his mom, so dropped him off. Went to I called an ISO peg.
You did?
Called an ISO. Went to Waffle House Dolo.
Ooh,
Got my girl something cool. Go on and get the.
Little Waffle House.
She
One off.
wanted the chicken breast, motherfucker. Cool. I'm still vegetarian, so shit. Give me 2 orders of hash browns, onions, and a double order of mushrooms. You feel me? 5 scrambled eggs with cheese. You feel me? 2 extremely light waffles. One of them light waffles.
Not the
Just a
Popeyes.
little sprinkle of them chocolate chips.
Question. Are you a picky eater, Cam? Like in the sense of like.
I'm vegetarian. Outside of that, then cool. I used to be vegan, but then it's like I'm still considered vegan, but I just eat cheese.
But is there
or
something
eggs.
like that you don't like in the sense of like, you said double mushrooms. I'm just over here like,
Yeah,
But,
just texture of mushrooms.
yeah, I ain't never liked
I'm like that with artichokes.
artichokes on the pizzas and stuff.
Yeah, that's a sin. Hey, don't do that. Don't disrespect the pizza like that. and pineapples is not supposed to be on pizza.
Come on, now don't start that.
I gotta
Don't
ask
start
you though.
that. Don't start that when pineapples bless pizzas so
Hell no, I
frequently.
don't like all that
dog.
fruit with sugar.
Come
and salt.
on,
That shit
man.
don't, bro. That don't go.
No.
Y'all be talking, and then you'll eat a teriyaki chicken wing or something sweet on some chicken. Come on, man.
That's salt.
It's the
That
same
ain't pineapple
thing,
salt.
bro.
No, that ain't pineapple.
But I gotta ask you though, because just thinking about when you're talking about going out and about, do people often stop you now and talk about your content or your career?
Bro, that's a motherfucking question right there, Peg. Bro, people rarely, if they do say something, is I appreciate you in Carolina. This is the top ones. Appreciate you in Carolina. The second one is War Eagle. And then the third one is, man, I loved you in New England.
Oh yeah.
But above all that, now, man, I love your content, bro. Man, you what's the man, what's the man, it's right under the Peggy. Peggy, yeah, Peggy, man, I love that. That.
I done gotta stop, bro. I'm trying to go to the mall.
For real?
Bro, a police officer, different people stopped me. And they're like, bro, I love the podcast. Bro, you with Cam, bro, on the podcast. So I'm like, I wonder if they stop me. I know Cam with all the content is crazy.
And we ain't even
Stop, bro. Come on. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. This nigga, get the fuck out.
Bro, I love making content, bro.
Yeah, it's dope.
This is man, I ain't
Who would have known?
come on, bro.
Man, y'all talking, man. They be stopping me. They've been stopping me since a youngin', bro.
They said, hold on. They said, hold on, say what's good.
They been saying,
What's good? No. Oh no, it's a subscribe. Say subscribe. Oh,
I know that voice. Yeah. That Bree dog.
that's pretty
Big Bree, not the little one. You hear me? Here we go, man. Next clip. As an athlete, I care about what I put in my body, especially when it comes to protein.
And as for me, as a smaller guy, I'm always looking for a way to bulk up, especially for those days that I forget my jersey.
This podcast is brought to you by Orgain. Orgain believes in real nutrition, has the power to make a real difference in real people's lives.
Orgain's new 30-gram complete protein shakes offer protein-packed real nutrition designed to satisfy your cravings without any added sugar.
Plus, they're an excellent source of premium ultra-filtered protein with all non-essential amino acids.
Orgain's products are handcrafted with high-quality ingredients that make it taste like a chocolate shake.
Looking to fuel your personal best, need muscle support and recovery, or just looking to maintain a healthy lifestyle? Orgain's 30-gram protein shake checks all the boxes. We keep our office stocked with 30-gram protein shakes at all times. Remember, there's no quick fixes when it comes to your health. If you want more protein, give Orgain 30-gram protein shakes a try. Head to Orgain.com/4th and use code 4th for 30% off your order. That's the best offer you're gonna find. But you have to use my code 4th for 30% off.
Yo, it's Jerry! Jerry Jones setting the bar low on purpose. All right, so we knew they had some hiring going on with the head coaching job. And Jerry has hired Brian Schottenheimer, the offensive coordinator. And his reason was because he knew the system. All right? A lot of outpour, a lot of cries out for help for Dallas. I don't think this is the right cause for help. But is Jerry doing this on purpose?
I said this before. This comes to no surprise. Jerry Jones hiring Coach Schottenheimer is a part of his DNA because Jerry Jones has always hired a puppet that he can control, that he can manipulate, that reports to Jerry Jones.
Yeah.
And it makes complete sense. It's Jerry Jones saying it's my way or the highway.
Yeah.
Did they talk Prime? Of course they did. But Prime probably told him, hey, listen, hey, dog.
Hey, dog.
Hey, go play with you, dog. Look, I need both my sons. Dad. He's like, hold on.
And some
You
authority.
don't get to. So he bypass. Get like when you put two and two together, you start realizing, hold on. How you gonna put that alpha dog with that alpha dog in the same kennel?
Somebody ain't gonna make it out.
Yeah. That's Peggy. Now.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Bite like a dog,
Man,
baby.
listen, I'm trying to tell you, that's not gonna work. It comes to me no surprise that, yo, you need a puppet.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry I don't want to say it disrespectfully because I've never met Coach Schottenheimer, but people know what I mean, or this is what I mean when I say that. Jerry Jones controls everything in Dallas.
Yeah.
When Coach Jimmy Johnson was the coach, that was the coach that had the bravado. That was the coach that had the swagger. That was the coach that had the nuance of saying like, yo, like this is what we're gonna do.
This the last time they won too.
That's the last time they come on, bro.
You might need to change
and he
it up, Jerry.
fired Jimmy Johnson because Jimmy Johnson was getting beside him. Said like, hold on, bro, I'm still the ball. Hey, I assembled this thing like that. It's an ego thing, bro. Think about it, Dallas. Bro, Jerry Jones hired somebody because now he can control, but hey, tell them this is what I want you to say. Say that.
Yeah, but this is real though. Jerry himself said this is as big of a risk as you can take, and he has no head coaching experience. So Cam, but for a Cowboys fan, you know every year Cowboys always say, "This is our year." Now it's safe to say they're not coming into the next season saying, "This is our year." They don't have anything to be excited about.
First and foremost, if I'm Dak Prescott, I'm scared. If I'm CeeDee Lamb, I'm like, bro, what? Depends from CeeDee Lamb because on paper, Coach Schottenheimer was the offensive coordinator. But, bro, Mike McCarthy called those plays.
Yeah.
Like, we know who the real play caller was. So when you think about it like that, like when you put things into perspective, it's no other way to describe it besides somebody that Jerry Jones can control. No. And that's what's frustrating because if I'm Dak Prescott, I'm afraid. If I'm CeeDee Lamb, I'm afraid. Not for personal gain. It's for, are we really trying to win here?
No.
Like, we need an alpha dog in that locker room because we need hope. Like, who the fuck is going to calm? It's a ticking time bomb. Mm-hmm. Who the fuck's going to calm down CeeDee Lamb and fucking Dak Prescott when they going back and forth? Coach Schottenheimer?
But is his experience a pro in this? Like, I already know what I'm getting myself into?
Experience with the team?
Yeah.
No. But me knowing the situation, maybe Jerry Jones playing chess. Because think about this.
Talk to me.
What if Coach Schottenheimer is a one and done? You know who he should go get?
Who?
Nick Saban.
But do you even think Nick Saban want to go back to pro? He didn't have a great career in the NFL.
What did Don Corleone tell that motherfucker in Godfather?
What did he tell him, boy?
I'm going to give him a deal that he can't refuse. Fuck is you talking about? You're fucking Jerry Jones. Motherfucker, if you want anything that's payable, you have the richest franchise in sports.
Mm-hmm.
So with that though, so Belichick, Saban's like is it like you just said that he wants somebody that he can manipulate. Would he even really do that? Like, would that even make sense?
I think with him realize like I see this deal more so Jerry Jones becoming the owner, mm-hmm. the president, the GM, and the head coach.
Shit, if he can run, he'll be the quarterback and the wide receiver.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, that's my take on this whole situation. Jerry Jones has taken over the 4 pillars of a franchise.
They need to put a rule in place of that.
He's the owner, he's the president, he's the general manager, and now with this move of hiring that type of coach, you're the head coach now. But he puts himself in a situation that now he becomes desperate and realizes he can't do everything by himself. It's a new day. It's a new season. It's a new league. So let me start getting more insight from different sources. So if I could foreshadow what that will look like in the next year. Like, psh, bruh. Yeah. Come on now. And foreshadowing. Mm-hmm. Just Dallas Cowboys have the number 1 pick in the draft in the 2026 NFL draft.
That's what you're thinking. That's what he's pushing for. To get that number 1.
Bro, because who they gonna go get?
The best player coming out for that next
Which
year?
is who?
Would it be a quarterback?
Yes.
Archie?
Hello!
Oh, shoot. I was right.
Think about
I was right.
But think. You gotta think.
And he in Texas. The fan base already there. You gon' sell tickets. And nothing better to bring a franchise back than a Manning.
Man,
It's the legacy.
And now you got, hey, we're gonna go get Arch Manning, Nick Saban. Come help me, please. Help me, please.
So if y'all deal with me for
Now
a little
he
bit
saved
longer-
his.
Damn, you right. That's something
That'd
right
be
there.
a
You
dream.
talking about something now, boo.
Yo, come on, bro.
You talking about something.
They say, Cam, you crazy as hell. You don't know what the hell you talking about. Before this end of this episode, you gonna know exactly what I'm talking about.
I understand the words coming out of my mouth.
Do you understand that, Peggy? Is that not a good master plan? Or not?
That is a master plan. That's a master
That's
plan
a that's a ticket seller now.
Yeah, that's what he about.
He
That's what
about selling some tickets. I don't know about the
I
wins,
love it.
but he
Hey,
gonna get his ends.
I would love to see that.
Hello?
I would love to see that.
And who's impacting the cap the most? Dak.
And he gonna get a bigger star at a lower price.
At a lower price.
Yeah.
So you can still pay. You just need him out of here.
Yep.
It's for the.
That's not bad.
That ain't bad.
That's chess.
That making some sense.
That's chess.
With a S and a C.
There you go.
It's making some sense.
Yes, sir.
Arch to Dallas.
I'm getting the price of a franchise quarterback for cheaper the price, and I still have to pay the dividends of another franchise.
I know you're a thoroughbred.
Hey, plot. That's a plot. That's a plot. Master
plan.
plan.
Come on,
As the
bro.
plot
I just
thickens.
mastermind that whole
Master plan
thing.
came.
Here we go, man. Next clip. Hey, Cam Newton here. And this episode is brought to you by Roe. Valentine's Day is right around the corner. But that real, good, passionate romance, that strong, hot, uncontrollable romance should be a year-round pleasure. They say the best gifts are experiences. So take your girl on a ride of her life with Rose Treatment. Rose Sparks is a 2-in-1 prescription treatment for stronger, harder erections. They hit that bloodstream faster because they dissolve right up under your tongue. Getting hard faster means more bonds. After they dissolve, they typically take about 15 minutes. Rose Sparks stays in your system for 36 hours, so you can go back to back to back to back to back, back to back to back to back to back. Roe connects guys with a medical provider 100% online. So there's no awkward conversation with in-person providers. If prescribed, new sexual health patients get $15 off Sparks on a recurring plan. Connect with the provider at ro.co/4th to find out if Roe Sparks is right for you. That's ro.co/4th. If approved, treatment ships directly to your door. Compounded drugs are permitted to be prescribed under federal law, but are not FDA approved and do not undergo FDA safety, effectiveness, and or manufacturing review. For full safety information, go to ro.co/safety info.
All right, Bugs. So the Super Bowl matchup is complete. All right, we got a rewind of Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs. They're going head-to-head in New Orleans at Super Bowl, but they won't be the only people there. We will be. We got to tell the people, but we're going to be on Radio Road February 6th through the 7th at Super Bowl. Taking 4th and 1 on the road, bro.
We are.
We are, bro. We're going to be there interviewing all the people, all the celebrities, all the players, no knock, that didn't make it into the Super Bowl game. They will. This is our Super Bowl game right here on Radio Road, man. Bug, Peg, going live. So it's going to be a live.
Big Bree.
And Big Bree.
Hey.
Not the little one.
Not the little one. We there. Super Bowl, New Orleans. Make sure you get your content. If you ain't subscribed, subscribe. And it's going to be video after video, interview after interview, flow after flow, flavor after flavor. You know what I'm saying? You only can save. All right, Boog. So will the Eagles' tush push and run game continue to be unstoppable? Obviously, they beat the Commander this week. That tush push, they haven't been stopped. And even the Chiefs, they stopped Josh Allen.
It's not the same.
It's not the same.
It's not the same.
I know it's not the same. But you know Josh Allen running quarterback, they thinking it's
yeah, but
he's gonna do it.
the setup is not the same. And I wish we could show the footage, but
If you could kind of explain what
okay,
is the main
difference between the tush push versus everybody else's quarterback sneak is this. This is football 101. The Philadelphia Eagles have mastered the art of leverage.
Okay, bud.
Now listen, the art of leverage. Now, if you look at how the down linemen are positioned, they're in 4-point stands. You also realize that the receivers are holding their end of the bargain because they're now tightened down. They have another receiver or a tight end tightened down. They also bring another guy in the gap where it's a intersection point, right? To say, hey, hold on. If I'm doing a quarterback sneak, they will always say, go to the shade, which is go to the gap in the defense. If there's a down lineman right here and there's a gap right here, okay, I'm going to favor that gap. And my center is going to snap the ball and shield that defender right there. Now, with the tush push being at its utmost dominance, they've now tried to cover all gaps. But this is what the Philadelphia Eagles have said. We're going to master leverage. A lot of teams try to jump over the top. You don't have no leverage. All we have to do is get lower and get push and drive, because typically if you're doing a tush push or a quarterback sneak, it's for, I can't say it, but I'm going to say it anyway because it's locker room talk. It ain't no longer than a pubic hair. Flagrant, but it's just that
much.
That's it. Boom.
That. You've been seeing that a lot in your life, ain't you, Peggy?
Bullshit.
All right, that was semi, all right, cool. But that was a little joke. It was a joke. Look. But with all that being said, they don't have to get far. All right. So if I'm seeing and identifying as the quarterback, the snap is important, but what's most important is the leverage. Everybody's diving down. That's the initial push.
Okay.
What people are understanding is the Saquon Barkley, or the person that's right behind the quarterback or right behind Jalen Hurts, he's a part of that leverage too. It's just not Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts is the recipient of the tush push, but the real beneficiaries or the real impact players are the interior linemen and the surgers that will push extra once that initial thrust,
Gotcha.
right, from Jalen Hurts. Then you seen, how many times have we seen Jalen Hurts get stopped? And then there is a surge at the end. That's the tight end. That's the running back behind him. And it's the whole leverage team. That's your football 101.
But do you see the Chiefs stopping it, number one?
No. But how do you stop it?
Yeah, how do you?
Don't allow them to get in 3rd and short or 4th and short.
Okay. The defense prior to the
Prevent that situation from happening.
Yeah.
So if it's 2nd and 3, I'm possibly bringing in a pressure. Instead of having a pressure on 3rd and short or 4th and short, I'm not trying to let Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles offense get into a 3rd and short, 4th and short situation.
But did Jalen Hurts this past game, all right? So we have Hurts and Saquon. They each had 3 rushing touchdowns, all right? And the Eagles actually broke the Panthers' record, all right, for the most points in the NFC Championship. Panthers had 49, Eagles had 55. But did Jalen Hurts show—
What year? Oh, turn the page. Just okay.
Yeah. So, but this year, did Jalen Hurts prove—
Talking about for the Panthers.
Yeah.
Oh, turn the page.
But did Jalen Hurts prove that he can do more than not lose a game? Did he look more than— did he look like a game changer? Did he manager, or like can he do more than lose a game?
Jalen Hurts will always be labeled what he's labeled because of the amenities that he's has
afforded
access to.
Got it.
Everybody in the league don't have a Saquon Barkley. Hell, Patrick Mahomes don't even got Saquon Barkley. So that's the reality. A lot of people in the league don't even have a dominant number one. Jalen Hurts has 2.
Yeah.
Devontae Smith, AJ Brown.
Yeah.
So it's hard for him to say, hey, I'm this, when is it really the first player of the game? Was that Jalen Hurts? It was a fucking toss.
Saquon is.
That was if anybody who knows football, they know, like, that type of toss play, that was a short yardage toss play. This motherfucker housed that hoe. He went a 70 ball. What the fuck did Jalen Hurts have to do? Nothing. So my point is, Jalen Hurts, as long as he has those type of weapons, he will always be a game manager. But, and I say that because I don't want that to be disrespectful to Jalen Hurts. So what? If I'm him, if I hear that, so what? You don't buy into the hype. But this is what you have to understand for each team, especially for each quarterback. Understand what your winning formula is. Right. Sometimes your winning formula isn't set up for you to be a game changer. Right. Because we don't need you, Jalen, to throw the ball 32 to 35 to 42 times a game. Mm-hmm. We need Joe Burrow to do that for us to have any chance to win. Right. Jalen Hurts, we just need you to throw the ball 20 times. Hand that motherfucker off. And then now 20 times, we just got to make sure that A.J. Brown has anywhere from 5 to 8 catches. Devontae Smith, same, 5 to 8 catches. Now, if they in their bag, I'll give it to them 10 times. That's still, Saquon dumped that hoe off to his, I dumped that hoe off to his, I dumped that hoe off to his ass again. That's okay.
Does this cure the friction though, winning that?
What cures any type of game changer and game manager type of friction is what, Peggy?
Winning.
Just fucking win.
Now, if they lose off of Brown not getting the ball or whatever, lose with them the way they play now, what do you think would be the outcome of that? You don't know.
They went to the Super Bowl.
That's true. It got us here.
It's got us here.
I got you.
But this, okay, now we put in a microscope to A.J. Brown's situation. This is when you talk to receivers, it's not that we're not getting the ball. This was always the argument and the spat that receivers would have. It's not that I'm not getting the ball. Bro, I'm not even a part of the fucking read, bro. It's one-on-one. Early in the game. Now, don't look at third quarter and you say, damn, we ain't got A.J. Brown the ball. What the fuck? How does that even happen? It's like, hey, man, throw that motherfucker a hit. Throw that motherfucker a slam. Throw that motherfucker a stop. Throw that motherfucker a curl. Throw that motherfucker a drag. Throw that motherfucker a screen. Early. Yeah. That type shit. Don't sit up here and find yourself like, damn, AJ only got 2 catches for 8 yards? Damn. That ain't what it is. Because when you talk about Saquon, how long did it take the Eagles to allow Saquon to touch the ball?
First player.
Hello. No. That's all A.J. Brown is saying.
Just get me touches early.
Early. That's my point. Mm-hmm. Here we go. Which brings us to second down. Questionable call of the week. Let's see what we got. Missing out on the show that everybody's talking about is not an option for me. I'm constantly signing up for this streaming service or that one. And a few months later, I found out that I'm still paying for the service long after I'm done with the show. Getting Rocket Money was a game changer for me. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps to find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills and increase your savings. See all of your subscriptions in one place and know exactly where your money is going. For the ones that you don't want anymore, Rocket Money can help you cancel them. Rocket Money has over 5 million users and helps save over 500 million in canceled subscriptions, helping members save up to $740 a year using all of the app's premium features. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions and reach your financial goals faster with Rocket Money. Go to rocketmoney.com/fourth today. That's rocketmoney.com/fourth.
All right, Watson. Watson's TikTok's video might have cost him 92 M's. All right, the Browns could try to avoid Deshaun Watson remaining $92 million in guarantees after his Achilles tear, citing a potential contract violation. All right, TikTok video shows Watson not wearing a protective boot, which might breach rehab protocols outlined in his contract. All right, if proven, the Browns could release Watson without further financial obligations, except for his prorated bonuses. We hope this isn't true, but this is the video. So this is a video. He ain't doing too much moving. I know it's a reach. You know what I'm saying? We don't know all the information of this, all right?
Man.
But we got to speak about
Speak about facts.
Speak about facts, but also the
No. I gotta say it like this, bro. I fucking love Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson for me is a person who I've seen grow right before my eyes. When you talk about C1N, Deshaun Watson was the first quarterback in C1N. Mm-hmm. So when people see Cam Newton in content now, it's like, bro, I don't have no picks. I just got to call it how I see it. This is bullshit, D-Watt. Why? My nigga. I don't give a fuck if this is false allegations. Bro, your name ain't ringing bells in Cleveland. Your last relevant year was you in Houston. Now, Houston don't even remember what you did because of the success of C.J. Stroud. So now, this going back, like, bro, and D.Y., I fuck with you, bro. You know I fuck with you. But I have to say the obvious, like, bro, we don't want to see you flexing with, we know you paid, my nigga. We know you got M's in the bank. Bro, keep the main thing the main thing. Bro, you're a football player first, especially while you got eligibility to play football. Man, we want to see you motherfucking working out. Okay, your fucking Achilles fucked up. Like, shit, we want to see something. Not this, not the Rolls Royce with your girl with the Hermes blanket and you jeopardizing your safety with your boot. Like, why even put this at risk? It ain't even that important. Like, bro, I ain't even gonna lie, bro. Peggy, do you follow me on social media?
Yeah.
You ever seen me post jazz?
Not that much.
Have you ever seen me post jazz?
Like on stories and stuff like that.
Have you ever seen me post any one of my baby mamas?
Yeah.
Right?
Like early, yeah.
But recently?
Oh, no.
Why?
It's personal. It's just your life.
Right? Do you, like, and I could do that now because I'm away from the game.
But I got a question for you about the game.
Like, I don't want you, like, people are already gonna talk shit. And if you wanna go about it this way, it was like, man, people gonna talk anyway, I'm gonna live my life. Cool, I tip my hat off to that. Yeah. Cool. But I'm saying, bro, I want you to sign another big boy contract. Yeah. Cause now the fans, their narrative of you is like, how much does he really care about football now? And you had to set, like, bro, it's like, come on, man.
But I gotta stop you right there though, Cam. Cause even you being a football player, but I'm gonna live my life. Even early on, think about even when we started Iconic Saga, it was a lot of scrutiny on this Cam care. Granted, we knew you care internally, but win, lose, or draw, it was times we would sit in the living room trying to figure out, man, we got dope content of your fashion, your style. Because that's what you genuinely like. Yeah. And whether you post or not at the lose or loss, it's like, you don't need to be posting this. You need to get better. Y'all need to win next week. So even for me, it's like, he's still a person. Hurt or not, he's still a person. Even with you, it's like, even players, like when does the player side cut off? Even when you got hurt, it's like, if you posted anything, I can see you posting my son's birthday. We just want to see you working out, bro. We don't care about none of that.
All that's cool, Peggy.
Good point.
All that's cool. All that's cool. All that's cool. But when you got a fucking clause in your contract that can potentially be voided,
that's part.
By you not wearing your fucking boot, and you clearly don't got your boot, and I don't know. Yeah, it could be under. It could be up under the sweats.
It could be up under the sweats.
But one thing about me, I was always in tip-top shape, even with my fucking lens frame, even with my motherfucking shoulder. Like, I was always working and grinding, bro. I didn't have to renegotiate nothing. Cause shit, I feel like I took a pay cut. Cause the 20 million at that time was like, damn, is Cam really worth 20 million? The next year I won an MVP. So now shit, just imagine how much I would have made had I made my money after we won the Super Bowl. Hello, are you there? But I can't spare the ride, bro. D-Watt, this is all off of love, my nigga. This all off love, bro. And I fuck with you. You know I fuck with you. I done said that already too many times in this video, man. I just don't want to see you fuck your money up, dog. I don't want to see it, because especially if something that could have been prevented. Yeah. And you know how these motherfuckers are going to try to do that shit. You know the type of scrutiny that they want to throw back into your face and say, well, shit, was he even worth? Man, fuck that, bro. Don't give you that ammunition. Don't give him that. That's all I'm saying, bro. Here we go. Next clip.
Does Tyreek Hill prove the grass isn't always greener? All right, so quote from Tyreek, all right, in his Twitch live stream the other day, clarifying his post-game comments, I'm out. So we remember when he said that, but he came to clarify, and he says, I've been winning my whole life, bro. Y'all don't understand. I bust my ass every day. I deserve to feel like that. I deserve to have some kind of opinion. Y'all just want me to say, oh, well, get him next year. Nah, F that. We've got to come back. We got to put some pressure on motherfuckers. Y'all got to fix this shit. Come on. Add some motherfucking dogs in this bitch. I compete. I love to compete. Bruh. So, obviously, we know that Tyreek Hill left Kansas City, wanted a bigger bag.
Hold on. Keep your point, Peggy. Mm-hmm. When you say get some dogs in this bitch,
you motherfuckers barking in that motherfucker, though.
On the offensive side, who the fuck got more dogs on the offense then?
Yeah.
Well, but is he not just talking about Tua?
Who you talking about?
That you put a name on it. Yeah.
That's what get some dogs in this bitch. I thought you had Jalen Ramsey ain't no dog. Odell wasn't a dog. Tyreek, Jalen Waddle ain't a dog. Tua Tagovailoa ain't a dog. Jonnu Smith ain't a dog. What? What?
Because I feel like they had less star power talent in Kansas City.
They had more star power than Kansas City.
Correct. That's what I'm saying.
You said less.
I'm saying when he was in Kansas City, they had less notable names than he have now.
Tyreek didn't become Tyreek until he, after a couple of years in Kansas City. No. But that ain't the point. My point is, when you say, man, get some motherfucking dogs in, who are you referring to? Who would you want to replace? Because there's team. That roster that you got, Tyreek Hill, ain't better than, or is way better than the Washington Commanders.
On paper, yeah.
On paper.
So something ain't added up. Something else ain't added up.
That's how, in any other situation, since you being honest, that's what I want to know. You feel, man, this is another person, a player that I fuck with genuinely. I'm like, bro, who you talking about, bro? Who you talking about?
Good point.
Who you want to draft? Like, who you want to pick? What do you want?
But the dog, I gotta ask you this: can your dog wear off? Can your bark and your bite wear off? Because they might have a name, but the game or the will to want to win might not be the same as Kansas City. That might be what he's saying. What you saying? Put a name on.
We need more clarification, is what he's saying.
That's it. More specification. That's it. I'm like, bro, I don't want to have to be reading through the lines and in the fine print and be like, hold on, wait. Was he talking about so-and-so?
Yeah.
Hell no. The only thing we know for sure who he was talking about is the GM and the head coach and people getting talent in. But who would you want to replace?
Yeah, that's real.
Because y'all had a very talented team. Shit, y'all motherfuckers was 85 plus in Madden. I hate it when
Madden score, bro.
That way you know they're nice.
Like I was considered a cheat team in Madden. for the dummies like me who just go off that.
Yeah.
But hey, the grass ain't always greener. Because had he stayed,
Yeah. God. But we got to talk about flip sides, all right? So we seeing there is some ring chasing, and the grass might be greener, a la DeAndre Hopkins. One of the best wide receivers.
man, D-Hop ain't never had no opportunity like he's had an opportunity in Kansas City.
He's not as effective as he was.
He ain't asked, going back to, you ain't asked to do that no more.
But
we
let me ask you, though. Go ahead.
We needed D-Hop to be a 10 to 15 reception receiver when he was in Houston.
Mm-hmm.
Even really when he was in, Nashville.
Or Arizona, yeah.
Like we needed him to do in Kansas City. We don't need you, bro. Just catch the 3rd and 4. Get us in the plus side of the sticks. That's probably 3 to 6 catches a game. Probably 63 yards. That's a great game, bro. That's a good parlay right there.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, will he have over or under 4 to 5? Like shit.
Yeah, but I gotta ask you with Hop, and a lot of people are like, oh, you ring chasing, da da da. You just jumped on a good team. You're not adding to it. Even if you don't see it in stats, from a player that's experienced like D-Hop, do you see it show up in other ways? Whether it's in the locker room, whether it's mentoring the younger receivers. And do you respect the ring that he might get with Kansas City?
Of course he does.
Somewhere else.
Of course he does. Because think about this. And a good friend, Brandon Marshall. Brandon Marshall has never been to the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Ever.
And he a dog.
Ever been to the playoffs, let alone the Super Bowl. So D-Hop, you've never been past the divisional round. You know what I'm saying? Like there's the wild card weekend and the divisional, then the championship. So now, bro, it's meaningful games. He said this. It's like, bro, I'm finally playing meaningful games. I'm finally seeing what a sold out crowd looks like. I'm finally having back to back primetime games. The fuck? I don't need to motherfucking catch 8 to 12 to 15. I don't even want to do that. I just need y'all to realize, like, hey, bro, I'm still that much. Like, I can if I need to, but I don't need to.
But I got to ask you a question. Is it different from a wide receiver versus a quarterback?
Absolutely it is.
Because I was going to ask you, it's like, if we talking about rings, you could have just joined Kansas City to be a backup or another team that had a chance to go.
Now you're speaking, Peggy.
So what is talk about that difference and why will you not put yourself in a predicament? If they said, Cam Newton, man, you just got to win a ring. I got one. Now, was I the MVP of the game? Is different from – tell me the difference between the two.
This mentality. Could I have went on and just said, hey, I want to be a backup? I did say I want to be a backup. I really want to be.
Did you mean it? Did you mean it?
Yeah, I wanted to compete. That's it. I just wanted to compete, get an opportunity to compete.
Ain't no harm in that. Ain't no.
Like, come on, bro.
I want to be a dog.
Ain't no harm. You know what I'm
saying? But if they say like Kansas City, bro, just back up Mahomes, bro. And you know, like,
it's like
at least I'm going to AFC.
Can I give you the analogy?
Talk to me.
It's like once you're the king of the jungle, bro, you can't play lieutenant.
Yeah. That's how I feel that. I feel that way when I see you as like
you
Cam,
can't play a
Superman,
cadet.
Cam, everything.
You can't play a soldier.
Yeah.
Once you know what a general is like,
I can't go back.
Can't go back.
True competitor wouldn't be able to.
I'd rather walk off this way
You got to kill me.
than bend the knee.
Man, I ain't been in shit, nigga. I'm stiff anyway. I'm dehydrated.
Ain't no yoga, man.
Ain't no yoga. Ain't no Pilates. It's police. It ain't no Pilates. It's police. The fuck out my face. But yeah, bro, it's just different. My mentality would not, like, I couldn't see myself being on the sideline really for like multiple weeks. Like, damn, like I don't get to play. Damn. Fuck that. Damn. Take me home. No. And I think people sensed that. They knew that. It was going to be a distraction. So, needless to say, now the cat's out. Verdict's out. Next clip.
Man, all right, so they say Derrick Rose gets his #1 jersey retired for the Bulls next season. Derrick Rose, a Chicago native, played 8 seasons with the Bulls, becoming the youngest MVP in NBA history, and now being honored to get the number 1 retired. All right, and so he was the number 1 pick in 2008 draft, won Rookie of the Year, and received the MVP in 2011. All right, so his stats correlate to your stats. So if he get his number retired, do you see your number 1 being retired in Carolina?
That ain't got nothing to do with me.
You ain't got nothing to do with you.
That ain't got nothing to do with me.
Do you think you measure up? Obviously.
Man, this ain't about. This ain't about me though. This ain't about me. Okay. Like I've always been such a Derrick Rose fan. Mm-hmm. But can I ask you this question, Peggy?
Talk to me.
Where would Derrick Rose be if he was more of an outgoing personality?
I know. It would be.
They might not have treated him the same way, for sure.
Yeah.
They I think they don't.
If he was like a talker, if he had like a personality.
If he was Russell Westbrook.
Yeah. They
Because
demonized.
somebody would say, all that is Russell Westbrook, minus the Rookie of the Year.
True.
Minus the first pick of the draft.
They love to demonize. They love to demonize the players who talk.
But I said this before. It's like, bro, they don't pay to see humble. They always say, hey, be humble, be humble, be humble. Hey, man, and no commodity is humble. Do you think Tom Brady's humble?
Hell no.
Right?
Hell no.
As an athlete, that doesn't mix.
No facts.
Even when I look at like how Derrick Rose played, like that motherfucker played. Oh my goodness, like, bro, that motherfucker was. But off the court, you think LeBron James humble?
No.
You think Steph Curry's humble?
No. He comes
hold
on,
on.
Hold
on. Say this.
He talked that shit because when he started.
Come on.
When he started.
Come on.
Yeah, you're right.
Like, bruh, he's the most showman athlete that basketball has really seen. Who the fuck shoots a shot and then turns
around? You're right. I ain't gonna talk, but my motions.
That's humble.
Yeah, you're right.
Draymond. Is Patrick Mahomes humble?
No.
Is Travis Kelce humble?
No, you're right. No.
Like, people don't pay to see humble, bro.
Yeah.
Like when you got Patrick Mahomes talking about, that's humble.
Yeah, you kind of know.
Like that nigga, that's fly. You ask me, should I wish? So yes, it just depends on who's saying or who's reporting the news. Because I ain't never seen nobody great humble. Michael Jordan was humble. Magic Johnson, Larry Bird was humble. Larry Bird would slap the fuck out you.
Yeah.
Like real shit and talk shit. I'm a bad white boy. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't hear multiple motherfucking stories that Magic would talk about how much soul that Larry Bird had.
I think the media looks at, because now that you say that, I think the media looks at quiet as humble. And the last thing I'll say, but just, I think that Tim Duncan's not humble. He used to talk shit. And then Dame Lillard, same thing.
Yeah,
Dame times. Yeah. It's like quiet is quote unquote humble.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
That's a great way.
Crazy.
Because even like, I'm thinking of a football player like who's quiet. Like Andre Johnson, right? Houston receiver. Larry Fitzgerald.
Well, he was a two-piece motherfucker with a biscuit.
Shit. Like those guys are considered humble, but it's like they, as an athlete, your edge isn't humble. Your edge is he ain't better than me, bro. He's not fucking with me. Right. Every athlete who's ever played has said that to some capacity. Yeah. That ain't humble. Bruh.
I'm about to toast him.
That's me in middle school right there. Who the fuck is this guy guarding me?
Hey, last thing I'll say. Chad Ochocinco's my favorite shit talker, bro.
Yeah. Chad, please.
I used to love watching Chad, bro.
Right. He humble?
No, not at all. Okay. Fuck that. I loved it.
Okay.
I loved it.
But even with that, it's like I remember going back to our Funky Friday with Club with Shay Shay and just shit talking. Like that's a skill. Like, man, please.
Gotcha.
Here we go, man. My point. They don't pay to see humble. Newsflash. Humble ain't real. Oh! Here we go. Third down. Fan question of the week. Let's see what we got. Playoffs? We're talking about playoffs? Yes, sir, Ski. Get in on the action at DraftKings Sportsbook an official sports betting partner of the NFL. Ready to place your first bet? Me, I'm rolling with Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs to three-peat as a 1.5 favorite over the Eagles. Go to DraftKings Sportsbook app and make your pick. Lines and odds are subject to change. New DraftKings customers can bet $5 to get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code 4TH, that's code 4TH, for new customers to get $200 in bonus bets instantly when you bet just $5. Only on DraftKings Sportsbook. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort, Kansas. 21 plus age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Bonus bets expire 168 hours after insurance. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see dkng.co/audio.
Big Rick _1 said, who is your favorite Moss? All right, we got the Vikings Moss, we got Raiders Moss, we got 49ers Moss, and we also have the Patriots Moss. Boom. Who's your favorite Moss out of them?
Minnesota Moss.
Minnesota Moss. That's where the Moss became the Moss.
Bro, Moss got his verb name. Like if your name, it's like you don't hear people say, bro, you just got cammed.
Yeah.
He just got LeBron. You just got Stephed.
You
just got shacked. Yeah. This motherfucker was so dominant. You just got Jordan. No, motherfucker, you got mossed, man.
God, tell me about it.
Like the kids now would say head top.
But that was Moss.
But motherfucker, that ain't nothing but a word for it. It's just like, hey, shorty.
Yeah.
Go, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like that,
Moss,
like
bro.
Twin. Like, what's up, bro?
Yeah.
Like that ain't nothing but a new modern day advancement of what that word derived from.
Bro, man, I got a Randy Moss story. I met Randy Moss one time. I was in high school, working at the sneaker store. And he came in the store at Concord Mills. He had an all-white Dickie jumpsuit on. And he was so country, his accent. Hey, man, let me get some of them all-white ones. I was running to the back getting them all-white ones. So he bought like 2 or 3. And he didn't even have to try. I think he tried one pair on. It was a high top. And he was
What size was it, Peggy?
I think it was like a 13, 14. I don't know.
Who was he with, Peggy?
I don't remember all that. It was Moss in all-white Dickie jumpsuit, bro. Real country.
Gay ass, groupie ass motherfucker talking about, man, it was Moss, y'all, all white like an angel. Oh, man. So I just ran, yes, sir, Moss. I'm about to go get your Air Force Ones, and I got low top, mid top, high top, the Rasheed Wallace's too.
Yeah, the Rasheed, man.
Yes, sir, Moss.
You know what, bro?
That's funny.
Nigga
Hate
can't
on
tell
your
no
story, bro.
Yeah.
Goddamn. See my story. Y'all get some more story time.
Fuck y'all, I ain't never got that story from Peggy.
Moss.
Shit, here we go, man. But my answer is Minnesota Moss. Next clip.
All right, detective everything. All right, wondering if you're going to be the man to step up and tell us how it is. All right, the reffing is altering outcomes. We all see it. Cam, do you think referees are altering the outcomes of games?
Yeah, but that's the power of a ref.
Yeah.
Do I think it's intentional to the game this past week? Because the backstory was that the referees who officiated the Kansas City Buffalo Bills game was the same refs on average that called more penalties against Kansas City.
Yeah.
Or one of the crews that called the most penalties on them. So that's what you call bad officiating. Or like the outcome of a ref could be bad officiating, but I don't think this past weekend of football, we saw that happen.
Yeah, the penalties, I think they got less penalties. And
That was a great I would have hated to have seen that spot because not that oftentimes, especially like, I mean, I say it all the time, crumbs, bro. Like they left a lot of crumbs on the football field that you keep adding up crumbs and it's going to make a cake.
yeah.
And that cake got served back to them, and they had missed opportunities left and right for really Buffalo. Yeah, man, I don't think so. But it could definitely impact a game.
Yeah.
And you hate to see it. Here we go, next clip.
All right, my dog Kent said, does athletes have a bigger cultural impact than artists? And that's, hip hop artists or any type of musical artist. We gotta check out the chain on Jalen Hurts.
I seen that. Bro, I put that in my, that bitch dancing
Boy.
like motherfucking Michael Jackson, bitch. Thriller tour.
Bro,
Huh?
so obviously it's hard for some artists to do it like athletes. Like it was a lot of comparison.
Motherfucker dancing like the Les Twins.
So let me tell you. Yeah. So like when you talk about
Motherfucker
jury, all
dancing
of that.
like Blue Ivy up there.
Like hot spot.
Fuck. Motherfucker dancing like a Jabberwocky up there. The fuck? Shit, motherfucker dancing like Tina Turner, motherfucker. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Is that?
No, that's
That was it?
rolling on the road.
The fuck?
God damn.
Shit. Motherfucker dancing like Beyonce on the Run tour. The fuck? That's all right.
Come on now.
Come on.
Man, so who got the bigger cultural impact, man? Artists or athletes?
Artists. But there's some times where athletes have a bigger cultural impact. LeBron James, there's nobody having cultural impact to him. Lamar Jackson, there's nobody in football that has a more cultural impact than Lamar.
All right, or when AI.
Ah, bro.
Yeah.
AI.
MJ, like, yeah. But like you talk about Drake, Kendrick, Future, hell, Jay-Z.
But do you think, obviously now music is streamed, but when you start talking about
Even back then, bro.
you think the
Like, bro, think about what
he was falling out for Michael Jackson, but not
yeah,
Michael Jordan.
dog. But even Michael Jackson had on a fucking Michael Jordan jersey.
Yeah.
The fuck?
He had him in his commercials. They,
Come on, man. But those athletes don't come around a lot.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, think about what athletes cross over to mainstream.
The top.
And
top,
you would
top.
even say, like, Lamar Jackson don't really cross over. Not to the white community.
Yeah. I still haven't
Patrick
seen him in
Mahomes does, but Patrick Mahomes don't really cross over to the black community, even though he is black. I'm sorry I said it, but
You're not lying.
Yeah, you're not lying.
You're not lying.
But the thing is, I was listening to his pops smoking out that Joe Burrow.
His pop is a nigga.
But they say when them cameras cut off, Patty. Hey, just trying to tell you, he more like his pops now. Your Burrow brother. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm just saying, bro. That's what they say, bro.
He can count his black friends.
You think so?
That motherfucker went to Texas Tech. You know what Texas Tech is?
What part of Texas?
Lubbock, Texas.
Lubbock.
Lubbock. Like the fuck? Lubbock. Like Lubbock. Like if you really I know about Lubbock, Texas because a girl that was in one of my classes in Brenham, Texas was from Lubbock. And all she wanted to do was transfer to Texas Tech just because her family had a farm and it was livestock, like sheep, like lamb, like cow, cattle. Like that's all she wanted to do. Like that was her life goal. Like I want to transfer to Texas Tech and become a Raider, Red Raider. Like bro, that's the fuck? What? Like, Patrick Mahomes know more white people than he know black people. With that history, but that don't diminish his blackness though. That was he's still one of us now.
He's still now.
Don't fuck around and find out, cause we gonna support that. But you got an inkling of motherfucking black in you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit. So, next clip.
I got one question for you, Cam. So someone say you had a tough go of it in the league, in the eyes of the media.
Yeah.
At what point was it for you that you were just like, fuck them, I'm gonna do me, I'm gonna be my total self. I'm caring less about what people think.
Rebellious book.
Yeah.
Right after the Super Bowl. That's when I had my revelation that I'm still a nigga. Because if you remember that time, throughout that year, they were still making it black and white. Like we had went to Nashville and this lady really went out her way to have a publication in the newspaper, national newspaper, about Cam Newton, like thrusting or some shit like that. It was some weird shit. Then it was like Cam's celebrations. Like if you remember that year, they were making it a big fuss about celebrating. And if you go back in the backstory when we played the Cowboys, was I did like the twist, right? But that was me saying, I'm gonna do a dance that y'all know. Like the like that was me saying, I hear y'all, but I'm still gonna at the end. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like all these different things was like, bro, I had a clean shave, I had the ball fade, I had this, but still to y'all eyes, I'm still a nigga. Oh man, is football really important to Cam? Does he really work hard? It's like, man, I'm still a nigga to y'all. I used to always have a post, I win my way. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was me telling the world, like, bro, you win your way, I win my way. Like, there's multiple ways to win, though.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, that's what makes us unique. So, after the Super Bowl year for me, I started to realize, like, bro, whether I got a haircut and trying to blend in or not, y'all still gonna look at me like I'm the nigga, so I might as well just be who I really am because, shit, y'all, you feel me?
Yeah. Yeah.
And it wasn't to be rebellious more than it was more to just empower the impact. So, like, shit, motherfucker, man, this real dreads. This real, like, there's no toupee in there. Motherfucker, Eric, like, I relate to folks in Bankhead, bro. College Park, bro. You feel me? Like, real people that look like me, that's making it in the media, but also played football and played a thinking position and dominated that. Because not a lot of this may fly over people's heads, not a lot of African Americans, this may fly over people's heads, not a lot of African American players play thinking positions, especially when I came out. Now, this is really going to be the kicker. Not a lot of African American coaches coach thinking positions. You don't see a lot of black quarterback coaches. You don't see a lot of black offensive coordinators. You don't see a lot of black head coaches. Did I make my point?
Yes, sir.
So in my mind, you call it rebellious. I call it shit. I'm being real. I am who I'm supposed to be because in this phase of my life, I'm impacting more people. And I'm showing those people to say, bro, you ain't got to change for shit. Because if you try to be what you want or they want you to be, you still gonna be a nigga. So you might as well
Be yourself.
be yourself. But don't take that and say like, yo, am I aware that I'm still gonna be like, no, bro. It's like, hold on.
Be a better version of you.
Be a better version. But understand, don't compromise your non-negotiables, but be aware. Now slow down. Hold on.
Told me.
Yeah. Slow down. I just wanna get to tell you, nigga. Here we go, man. Next clip. So we all know this week isn't the Super Bowl. This is the Pro Bowl. We're not going to do Pro Bowl picks. But while we have some time, let's go back and see how we measure it up, Peggy.
We got to give them a recap of the conference finals, all right? Cam went 1-1. And the champ is back here. Boy, I feel like Pat Mahomes in this thing. I went 2-0. All right, so Cam went with the Commanders. I went with the Eagles as a 6-point favorite. And they did do business there. All right, and we both went on the Kansas City money train right there, and we, got a win there as well. So That's it, bro. Before, though, we got to talk about this season of picks. We got Wiz down to the final countdown. Bro, it's been a long season of picks, bro. It's flew by. Picking.
But did it, though, Peg?
Kind of, sort of. It's like, damn, Super Bowl here already? So, what do you think?
Oh, man, I had fun. But it's just not starting, Peggy. Football is a year-round sport.
It is true. So we still going to be going out to Super Bowl.
Hell,
For all the people that said 4th and 1 is done.
For all the people in the struggle, God ain't forget about you.
We still here. Right out there.
Hey, but look, so from playoffs, let's say playoffs picks, right? I think y'all's records now. Cam's first week he went 4-2. The second week y'all both tied, and then this week he went 1-1. You went 2-4 the first week.
Hey, call me playoff bug.
Second week y'all tied, and then the day you went up 1. So technically, Cam is up 1 right now in the playoffs.
We really you in the playoffs.
In the playoffs, Cam is up 1 right now.
Playoff bug.
Yeah.
Well, you know what?
Yeah.
One more than tied up.
Yeah. Next season we'll
It
be
ain't
doing.
over till the fat lady sings.
Next season we gonna keep that whole the spread for the whole year,
Oh, yeah,
so
we
we
need
can
that spread,
really
bro.
lock in.
Spread that.
But yeah,
Hey.
Pause.
Whoa.
Whoa. I was about to say spread like jam. No. That still wasn't it? Ooh, spread Bruh. I was about to say spread that girl.
You didn't say that.
yeah, you did say that.
Shit.
I'm tripping, bro. It's bro.
Here we go. Newton's Law. Let's get into it.
All right. So, Boog, is Josh Allen to blame for the loss against the Chiefs? Because RG3 thinks he is. All right, so RG3 broke down Josh Allen's final play, this 4th and 5 drive, in the mishap that happened.
That you have on the screen with the catch. That's a very difficult catch to make. Can he make it? Yes. But you know what? No one has pointed this out the entire day. And last night. I've watched the tape back multiple times. Josh Allen actually could have adjusted the protection and got that blitz picked up. But no one is talking about that because I think there's a fear right now amongst the media to criticize Josh Allen because he has been so great. And I do think Josh Allen is a great quarterback. But they're in an empty formation. They motioned Khalil Shakur into the back and have him run that bubble. If Josh Allen simply gave I don't know what they call it, but it's an RL call, and it borrows the backside guard and takes them to the right, they would pick up that blitz, and he would have had an opportunity to hit Dalton Kincaid for a massive gain with the entire blitz picked up. And if they didn't pick it up, he still would have been able to throw the swing pass out to Khalil Shakur if that end ended up dropping, pressured him. That to me was a bigger issue than Kincaid dropping the ball. So I don't know why no one has pointed that out, but that's his job. And there's 18 seconds on the game clock. So it wasn't like the clock was running down and he just had to run the play. They had time. He could have made that adjustment. He didn't, and it cost him the game.
RG3, I appreciate your analysis on this play, but respectfully, you're wrong. So in this Newton's Law, I'm going to prove to you, RG3, or prove that RG3 is wrong. How? So, for us, we have a perfect display of the actual 4th and 5 play from Josh Allen. And to ask the common questions that everybody may have, I got backup for Football 101. Hey, Peggy! What's good, bro? Yeah! Come on now! Yeah!
We in here.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, now, in this play right here, Peg, you have to do me a solid. While we're doing this, you have to be the voice of the people. I know you don't know much about football or the X's and O's. I'm not going to hold you contempt for that. You dig what I'm saying? We only been shooting. I said we only been shooting. I said we only been shooting.
Yeah.
Going on a year now. Woo! And some champions. So I ain't expecting you to be a guru. You know what I'm saying?
I know a little bit about shooting you, learning.
Say less.
Observing.
So we're gonna get on into it. So since we got everything already laid out and teed up, RG3 had a very valid point. But it was skewed just a little bit. He says, hey, it was Josh Allen's fault and he should have slid the protection. What I'm gonna say, RG3, you're wrong. Fellow Heisman, like you, love you, my fellow brother in content, but you're wrong.
What's up?
In this particular situation, it's deeper than that, Peggy.
Deeper than right.
It's Joe Brady versus Steve Spagnuolo.
So this is the chess match.
We playing chess, and this is why I'm gonna tell you it's chess.
All right.
So let's play a game of what happened last week and what's really been happening throughout the playoffs for the Buffalo Bills. The Buffalo Bills do this thing as they call, or we call in football, a 4x1 set. All right? To make it easy for you, we know 13's right there. That's one receiver.
Yeah.
That's 2. The running back is 26.
Okay.
3 is number 1, Kirko. Shout out, holla at your boy. Then we got 4 right there. 4 eligible receivers to one side and 1 on the other.
Okay, so this is the 4x1.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Now, clearing that up, playing still on this time of, hey, this is what they've been able to do with creating mismatches with their defense is because they have an identifier here. So I've broken the huddle, identified who my safeties are, and this has what coverage written all over it? Man to man.
I'm tripping.
Does that make sense to you? Read your keys regarding me.
Okay.
All right? Boom. If you're guarding me man to man and I got a motion,
I'm following you.
hello.
Yeah.
That's what 2's doing to 13.
I got it.
Number 13 does this, you call it zig motion, you can call it zag motion. It doesn't matter. In, back, out, zigzag. Okay, boom. So when you see a defender, so if I'm guarding you, boom. Let's say you shift. Boom. Hey, you'll see a signal like this.
Yeah.
That's a sign that they're getting out of something. Or they may do like this, or they may do like this, or they may do like this. That's them communicating. Because 9 times out of 10, they can't hear.
Yeah.
So that's why signals are key.
What do you mean?
If 55 and 2 go over to that side with 13 and 26, what is your eyes telling you it is?
Man to man.
It's man to man. Trust your eyes, it's man to man. I already know. Now, I can already eliminate certain routes, and I already know before this ball even touch my hand, before I say, set up, before I call for the ball, I already know where I'm going. So, boom, I'm taking this step to try to control.
Look off the safety.
Look off the safety. Because I want to keep it a true man
Gotcha.
to man. And the only person that's guarding him, and that's why you do this, is because you're trying to really fuck communication up, Joe Brady. So I get what you're trying to do. He's trying to create a motion that fucks these guys up. And it worked. It worked for the Broncos. Because now number 2 is hesitant.
Can't recover.
Hello.
So he looked them off, and then so at the end,
Hold up.
it's gonna show you.
Who did Josh Allen look off?
Oh, he looked off 6.
Hello.
He looked off 6.
Hello.
Yeah.
You just look off 6.
Yeah.
So if 4x1's right here, single receiver right here, I see my safety, that's what we call, that's my man.
That's
Right?
the quarterback man.
All over here. Boom, setting it up, knowing I'm going here the whole way. Going back to this scenario, Joe Brady knew on 4th and 5, it's going to be some type of man-to-man.
Okay.
That's what the stat sheet said. And this goes back to the real question, whose fault is it really, Peggy? This is Joe Brady's fault. Why is it Joe Brady's fault?
Yeah.
All playoffs, all season, Joe Brady has done a magnificent job with creating mismatches. So this is how many people protected?
I'm gonna count O-line too.
O-line included.
So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it, because they run out.
Hello? Joe Brady, it's 4th and 5, bro. I understand what you're trying to do, but this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-man protection, or as we call it, empty.
Okay.
50 protection.
Okay.
If it's a 6-man protection, you at least have 6 men responsible for a protection.
Say amen when you get to the scripture, huh?
2, 3, 4.
Okay.
All of them are going out on a route, not responsible for no type of protection. So now, Coach Steve Spagnuolo is now saying to himself, I think he knows that I'm going to be in some type of man, but what I know that he should know is he's only protecting with how many players?
5.
So how many players am I going to send?
At least 6.
At least 6. But in this situation, this is why we're playing chess, Peggy. He doesn't have to bring 6. So down lineman, down lineman, down lineman, down lineman. So now with that being said, who's 32? What position does he play?
Linebacker.
Linebacker. 32 is a?
Linebacker.
20 is a?
Linebacker.
Hello, now we're talking Peg. Steve Spagnuolo wants to crowd the line of scrimmage to create confusion for the protection, because how many people are in protection?
5.
Only 5. Now, out of these people, who's the most threatening defender as a linebacker?
32.
32, right? So if he's the most threatening linebacker, this is what we will identify as what, Peggy? Say what?
The mic.
That's who the
Mike is. Yeah.
So boom, I've already identified the safeties. Okay, boom, I got my indicator. I see that man over my man that's giving some type of form of man. Now, hey, 32 is the mic. Right? Mm-hmm. Now, that's where the line is going to slide.
So they're going to shift the coverage towards him.
How many players can we block?
5.
We only can block 5. This is why Steve Spagnuolo is playing chess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, potentially 7.
Oh, you don't know if he's guarding him.
Hello. So Steve Spagnuolo knows, hey, Joe Brady's gonna go in a 4x1 set in the gotta have it situation because they need 5 yards. It's 4th down, game on the line. So what I'm gonna do for Joe Brady, I ain't gonna keep going on into that rah-rah. I'm not gonna even wait for Josh Allen to even potentially use his legs. I'm about to blitz his ass. Why am I gonna blitz his ass? Not only that, I already know that he's gonna be in an empty protection, so I'm gonna flood the line of scrimmage.
Okay.
I know Joe Brady gonna try to come out with this personnel hat, and he gonna try to put 26 or put 26 out in the route, which is not making 26 block. He's an eligible receiver, so he can't help that situation. So if we've identified who has the mic,
32.
32 is the mic. Joe Brady is so worried trying to create a mismatch or a communication flaw. That's why he's enhanced his situation with some type of what?
Motion.
One type of
Motion.
because it worked before.
Yeah, it's going to do
He
it
already know it's some type of man-to-man.
Yeah.
Now it's coming back. But Spagnuolo said, don't worry about it. You can send some type of motion, but that's cool. Because while you're trying to figure out who's going to be open, I'm going to blitz the fuck out your ass.
So you ain't even gonna have time for it to develop.
Why would we give Josh Allen time? Because if he doesn't like it, what can Josh Allen do?
Run.
We're not going to even allow him to
You
think.
can contain the run in that time.
So 32 is still the mic. The line is going to slide this way to 32, right? 79.
You gotta make a decision. Between 20 and 56.
So he's going to block most dangerous. So that happens, right? And you can't say, well, these guys didn't come, so now I'm going to slide back. That's not how it happens. Once you make that
Commit, it's over with.
it's over with. So boom, 32, where's 66 going? Left, 64 is going left, 20 scot-free, 22 scot-free.
Yeah,
Steve Spagnuolo made Josh Allen, no, Steve Spagnuolo made Joe Brady slide the line this way so he can bring a blitz from that way. All to my point by saying, RG3, respectfully, bro, you were wrong. Joe Brady put him in this type of situation and still gave a guy, Dalton Kincaid, an opportunity, but it's a prayer that he even gave him that type of give your guy a chance, and that's what happened. So, for all the confusion, there's so much that goes into the game of football that people don't necessarily know. It's more than just X's and O's. This is chess, ladies and gentlemen, at its finest. For all the confusion, this is what happened. 51 backed out. 32 is the mic. He backed out. He blitzed. He blitzed. He blitzed. He backed out. He blitzed. Right? From my recollection, I don't really remember what he did. Matter of fact.
Yeah, he ran down there with them. He was with 79.
Yeah, he beat 79.
Right? So, for all the confusion, this is what happened. Boom. He comes. Whoa. You dig what I'm saying? 21 covers that guy.
Gotcha.
Right?
And that was the decoy.
51 drops out trying to find work. Has a man. Everybody has a man. That's what happens.
Gotcha.
But he's hot.
Yeah, he under
And
pressure.
has to get the ball out.
Quick.
And this is not what he did wrong, more so than the situation at hand.
Right, because in a situation like that, a quarterback with 4 blitzers or 4
In his space.
How is that your fault?
Right. But now, what could have happened, here is this. Hypothetical.
So it's really Joe Brady's fault, but hypothetically, if it was Josh Allen.
If it was Josh Allen's fault, because I ain't giving him no pass, who should we make the mic?
20.
If he makes 20 to Mike.
If he makes 20 the mic, now 73 blocks him, 76 comes to get number 90, 66 comes to get 20, 64 goes to get 56, 79.
Because 32 drop back and 51 drop back. So you would have had the right coverage.
You would have had a touchdown. But the name of the game is staying protected. He would have had to make 20 the mic so that he can get protected. But this is the thing, hindsight's 20/20. With what this defense is giving you, you have to make 32 the mic. Have to, because you don't know, because 21 could very well do this. If you make 20 the mic, now they're sliding this way. Now if he comes, it's so many different hypotheticals.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So, chess, not checkers. And as we always say, one finger. Hey. One finger. One finger. Can't forget the pinky. One finger. Hey. One finger. One finger. Can't forget the pinky and the thumb. All together, one love. Yeah, dig!
And it's a wrap.